Okay, it looks like you have 2 months. Go.
You aren't even wearing a watch.
I'm making a point. Okay, so remember what Elon said during the Q2 earnings call last week? By the way, you would remember if you watched our in-depth last Thursday.
Have you considered allowing FSD transferability as a lever to allow existing customers to upgrade to a new Tesla instead of being locked into an existing car due to the price of FSD?
Yeah, this is a question we get asked a lot. So we're excited to announce that for Q3, we will be allowing transfer of FSD. This is a one-time amnesty. It needs to be you need to take advantage of it in Q3, or at least place the order in Q3 within reasonable delivery timeframes. So yeah, I hope this makes people happy.
Right. Now, Tesla owners who paid for full self-driving have until the end of this quarter, so that's September 30th, to order a new Tesla and transfer their FSD license, which currently costs $15,000.
Yeah, Elon said it's a one-time thing and there isn't much time.
I mean, you're kind of the ultimate case, right? You bought one of the first Teslas that offered FSD, Sparky, your 2016 Model X, and it will never be able to fully self-drive. I mean, it has Autopilot 1 hardware.
Right.
It doesn't have enough cameras. It doesn't have enough compute. And yet you paid extra for full self-driving, which so far you have never gotten close to in Sparky at all.
I mean, to be fair, I have loved Autopilot from day one. I mean, driving with you all over this country on road trips in Sparky on Autopilot was mind-blowing in 2016, and I'm glad I purchased full self-driving, not only for the experiences I've had so far with Autopilot, but to also help Tesla move forward on their journey, right, to crack FSD. But I hear you. Many people with older Teslas may be looking to buy a new one and transfer FSD. It's just that I love my car, and I don't really want to buy a new one yet. So for me, I think Elon dropped the ball.
Remain in your seats, I beg you. We are not children here.
I think Elon should have offered his one-time amnesty, but given Tesla owners with full self-driving more time to make the transfer.
How much more time?
Well, if I were VP of Special Operations at Tesla, I would have pushed for this to last until the sale of your car.
So what do you mean by that?
All right, well, he's only giving you 3 months or whatever. I think that you should have until you're ready to sell your car. So if I want to sell it next year, I have until next year. If I want to keep it for 8 more years, I have 8 more years.
But I mean, in 8 years, full self-driving should be a full thing. It should be worth $100,000.
Right, but I paid for it and I didn't get it. So there's a few things I want to discuss here. I think this is a really important topic. A lot of people are interested in this. First of all, I'm just wondering, do you think Elon is doing this because he doesn't want to let you transfer full self-driving to a Cybertruck, right? Cybertruck probably won't come out by September 30th. So maybe he's thinking like, ha ha ha, you'll have to buy it in a Cybertruck.
Then why not just say you have to upgrade to the same kind of car that you had or lesser, and Cybertruck won't ever fit that category? I mean, just say you can't transfer it to a Cybertruck?
Yeah, I don't know. But what do you guys think? Here's the second thing that's really kind of pissing me off. We finally get a look at the actual wording of the agreement, right? If you actually do this. And look at this. This is not what Elon said. You have to take ownership by September 30th. But on the earnings call, he said you have a reasonable amount of time to take ownership. Well, not according to this document. If you bought the car now and it didn't arrive and you didn't take ownership by September 30th, you could not do the transfer.
So, I mean, when we're talking about you have, until September 30th, you have September 30th to take delivery.
Right.
You have to basically order the car now.
And that's my next point. This is the summer, by the way, and many people are on vacation and we're not thinking about buying cars. And then all of a sudden we have to go buy a car. And here's another thing. We weren't really informed properly as customers. Most customers who go to Walmart don't listen to the Walmart Q2 earnings call to find out what's going to be on sale next week, right? We should have heard about this in an email, but I just checked my email this morning. There's still nothing from Tesla about this. So if you didn't hear about this from the earnings call or YouTubers like us, you still don't know about this.
Well, and here's the other thing, right? Why did you buy full self-driving? Why did I buy full self-driving?
To game the system.
Right. Well, I mean, why did he say a one-time amnesty?
Yeah, I did not like that at all.
Amnesty means that I have done a crime,
Right.
and you are like giving me amnesty for the crime. Not really forgiveness. It's not even forgiveness. It's just, we're going to give you amnesty for your crime. Of what? Buying full self-driving early when you wanted me to? And I know that you wanted me to because you gave it to me on sale.
Yeah, Look, I mean, Elon, people who bought full self-driving early are your biggest fans, the biggest believers in you. We are not the ones who did something wrong. We didn't try and game the system. Talking about us this way, treating us this way makes us feel like we did something wrong, which we didn't.
And by the way, why would we have bought full self-driving so early? Was it because Elon kept saying, "Hey, full self-driving, it'll be out next year. Full self-driving, it'll be out next year." And were we any of the people who were like, "It didn't come out this year, Elon. It's not fair. I am so upset." That wasn't me.
Nope.
I'm sure that there were lots of people who were like that, but fairly so.
Yeah, I think you're going to also have a lot of doubly upset people when you are going to have to walk this back at some point, right? I mean, there's going to be some lawsuits or something because you can't just do this. People who bought a product that doesn't exist yet are going to get more and more upset as it doesn't exist. When you're going to have to offer another amnesty to customers, let's say in a year, all the people who rushed out to transfer it to a new car are going to be upset. So you're just making people doubly upset. I think that Elon needs someone on the team to go, Elon, you may feel this way, but this isn't the way you should treat our customers. And you even said it on the earnings call, Elon. It doesn't even matter. You're going to make so much money at Tesla from full self-driving that the few of us early owners who bought it and don't have it yet and don't have to pay the full upgrade price, it's not going to really matter to your bottom line. We are actually your best salespeople.
Well,
having us show off our FSD to people in cars and on YouTube videos is going to sell you more FSD than if you make us angry and we don't. I mean, look at how many YouTubers stopped being Tesla YouTubers because of the Tesla referral program.
Or Tesla service, which pissed off a lot of people.
Right.
And I think that there's a very good example to be learned from video games.
Okay.
There's this thing called early access for video games. And what that is you pay a low price for a game well before it comes out, and you get in early access to the game. It's not a fully complete game. There's lots of bugs and they don't have all the features yet. And so you pay, like, for an example, I paid, I think, $18 for Kerbal Space Program way back in like 2012 or 2013. And you couldn't do a lot of the things that you can do in the full game. But did the developer turn back around and go like, "Wait a minute, hang on, you didn't pay the whole price for that"? No, they didn't do that. And also, when I bought a new computer to better run my game on it, were they like, "Wait a minute, you can't download a new version of the game"? They didn't do that. Right? We're used to software licenses, right? It's software.
Right.
This doesn't cost Tesla anything,
Really good
really. I could buy the car without full self-driving. They're still going to put the same cameras and computer in it, so it doesn't cost them really anything, and all they're doing is upsetting customers right now.
Yeah, Elon, I really think you should reconsider. I don't think that you're fully thinking about what it feels like to be a customer who can't afford another $15,000 for something they already paid for that doesn't work to put into a new car.
And also, by the way, when Zach and I bought full self-driving, Tesla needed every cent.
Yeah.
Zach bought it in 2016. I bought it in 2018. And I'm not alone. We're not alone. Many customers who bought full self-driving bought it way back then. Was it less money? Yes, but also we were promised that it was going to come out soon. It didn't work for a lot longer. And also Tesla really needed that money. Now, some of it was kept in escrow, which is good. Maybe they're going to have to give us some of that money back because it still doesn't fucking work. But I want Tesla to have that money. I want to have full self-driving, but it's just kind of bullshit that it doesn't work on a car that I bought 4 years ago when it was promised to come out the next year.
Yeah, so comment down below what you think. I really think that Elon should reconsider. But hey, regardless, I'm Team Elon, okay? Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Tuesdays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below and head over to the Now You Know channel.